Ladies and gentlemen, the spoopy update is finally here, and I'm actually really pleasantly surprised with it. I've had a lot of fun so far playing Zombies Royale. There's a lot of cool surprises in here, and in this video, as per usual on a normal Tuesday video, what we're going to be doing is going over all of the different changes and updates that they made with the Haunting of Verdansk update, and there is quite a few to talk about today. So instead of just babbling on, let's jump into it and into the spoopiness. So starting out with the store bundles, we have 3 new store bundles this week, all relating to, of course, Halloween and the Haunting of Verdansk. All of them are pretty damn cool. First of all, we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre bundle, where of course you have the skin crawler skin. Oddly, this one is for Velikin, as you can see here, and he is carrying a chainsaw. Well, the weapon that is a chainsaw, looking pretty dope. With this one, you get 2 different weapon blueprints. The first one's called the Family Heirloom, and it has dismemberment rounds and orange tracers, which is pretty cool. After this, you also have an MP5 blueprint, which has pretty decent attachments, as you can see, kind of going with this green, bloody kind of theme for both of the skins. On top of this, you get the Meat Grinder melee weapon, which is essentially a big hammer. And on top of this, you get the Squealer, which is a vehicle horn that sounds like this. Yeah, it sounds like a pig. And then after this, you get the chainsaw, weapon charm, and then sticker calling card, all of that jazz. After this, we move into our next bundle, which is the Saw bundle, where you get to be Billy or Jigsaw. And this is probably one of my favorite bundles so far in the game. I think it's awesome. I saw a guy using this in NVG mode, which we're going to talk about in a bit. He legitimately looks scary. On top of that, with this bundle, you get 2 new weapon blueprints, the first of which is called the Confession. This one has, once again, dismemberment and red tracer rounds, looking pretty damn cool. And then on top of this, you also get a shotgun with it as well. Same kind of skin on it, again, with red tracers. On top of this, you get the Phlebotomist melee weapon. This is a type of throwing knife. And this one, essentially, if you throw it at someone, it will stick to them and literally drill through their body. Kind of like things did in Saw. On top of this, you get a vehicle skin with this one, weapon charm, sticker calling card, all of that jazz. And then finally, the last bundle that we have here is the Dr. Karlov Lives. This one is for Bale. As you can see here, this is the skin that we're looking at. He kind of has the oxygen mask over his shoulder. Looking pretty dope. But on top of this one by far has the coolest tracers. It has electric tracers. Now, I haven't used them yet, but this sounds very cool. It basically looks like electricity is shooting through the air. On top of this, you get an SMG with it as well, with the same sort of tracer rounds. On top of this, you get the Thyristor. I'm trying to say that properly, but this is a throwing knife with electric tracer rounds. So as it goes through the air, you can see the electricity going around it. On top of this, a vehicle skin that's relatively boring, and then a bunch of like Tesla coil calling cards, emblems, and things along those lines. Like I said, all really cool bundles. Some of the coolest bundles I think we've had so far in Call of Duty. So the first thing that you're going to notice when you hop into a lobby is, first of all, your background is now spookier than it was before. You can see jack-o'-lanterns, scarecrows, things pop up from the ground. But the biggest thing and the biggest changes to this update are obviously to Warzone, hence the name Haunting of Verdansk. So we have new game modes. First of all, Battle Royale is normal Battle Royale on the normal map. It's not at night. So all solos, duos, and quads are just on the normal map. Why? I don't really know. I would have preferred if they just made it so that for these 2 weeks, all of the games are just on the night map. I don't know why they did this, but that's what they decided to do. After this, we have Plunder Blood Money. This one is on the night map. We have Battle Royale Trick or Trios. This is Battle Royale on the night map with trios and trios only. Again, really annoying that the only way you can play on the night map is with trios. And then finally, the biggest and newest mode is Zombie Royale. Honestly, I think they knocked it out of the frickin' park with Zombies Battle Royale. So essentially, it's like a combination of BR and then Infected. So, first of all, you spawn in, you drop in a smaller zone than normal, still with 150 players. So it's super chaotic right off the beginning. If you die, or when you die, you become a zombie. Now, the zombie has special abilities. First of all, it can jump very high, and like when I mean that, like you can literally jump to the top of some buildings in downtown Verdansk, which is insane. On top of this, you have a stun ability, an EMP ability is what it's called, and then the last one is you can throw a smoke grenade, which stuns your enemies. Now, if you kill 2 enemies or pick up 2 stim shots, you then spawn back in as a human, and if you had a loadout before or any weapons that you had when you died, you spawn back in with those weapons, which I think is incredibly important for this game mode. Honestly, I have to say, I really do believe that they knocked it out of the park with this one. Everything that they added in this game mode is almost perfect. There's a couple problems here or there, but it's a lot of fun, super fast pace, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy this game mode. Now, that is not all that they added today. They also added the Halloween event. So as you can see, there are 16 different items that you can unlock, and when you unlock all of them, you get something called the Pumpkin Punisher, which is, of course, another weapon. Now, all of these, as you can see on the map here, are hidden throughout Verdansk in various different containers. So what you have to do is go into the night map and find them. Some of them are going to include jump scares and other things like that. So what we're going to do is, as soon as this video goes live, I'm going to go live over on Twitch, and we are going to try to find every single one of these in-game. So if you want to check that out, if you want to help me find these bad boys, be sure to click the link to my Twitch down below, and that's what we're going to be doing later today on stream. And eventually, if I find all of them, I'll probably make a video filling you guys in where all of the different locations actually are. Now, the other thing that I'm going to say about Night Mode Battle Royale and Tricker Trios and Plunder Night Mode is apparently there's a bunch of Easter eggs spread throughout the map. Jigsaw being on the TV, on top of that, a serial killer being in Krovnik Farmlands. All of this I haven't seen any videos of or anything like that. I'm also going to be looking for that on stream later today. Some of those are probably going to be pretty hard to find. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so be sure to check out the stream. And if we find any really cool Easter eggs, of course, I will keep you guys updated on the channel as well. And then we finally have multiplayer. So first of all, you have your normal ground war. Nothing has changed here. Same as usual. Then we have gunfight. So essentially this is gunfight, but if you kill someone, you can run over their dead body. There's going to be a little skull floating there, and then that will bring you back to full health. So a little bit different than normal gunfight, but not too big of a difference. After this, we have Haunted House Party, and essentially what this one is a mosh pit of game modes. I've seen Kill Confirmed and Domination in there, and basically the only differences with this is in Domination, first of all, you can get NVG maps, which I haven't played in a very long time, and if you're playing Domination, the flags are replaced by scarecrows. If you're playing Kill Confirmed, the dog tags are replaced by skulls. Essentially, that is the only difference. Oh, yeah. One other thing. If you go on a 3-kill streak, your head turns into a pumpkin. If you go on a 10-kill streak, your head turns into a flaming pumpkin. So your enemies know what they're dealing with when they get into a gunfight. And then the final new mode for multiplayer here is called Onslaughter. And essentially what this is the game starts, and in the middle of the map, a Juggernaut crate is there. Your team's job is to capture that Juggernaut crate and push it into the enemy's spawn. Now, basically, as soon as you pick up the Juggernaut crate, everyone is going to start shooting at you with rocket launchers, things along those lines, and your job is to push it all the way to the other side, but you move very, very slowly. It's also important to note that the Juggernaut right now is a Juggernaut, but it has a pumpkin head on, and it's on fire to put it into the spoopy realm of things. Honestly, not my favorite game mode. It's kind of different, kind of fun to play for a couple games, but it's not totally game-changing whatsoever. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of little scary little Easter eggs that they've included in Warzone, and throughout the day, we're going to be searching for them over on Twitch. So if you've never checked out my live stream before, it is always the first link down in the description. We're going to be playing a lot of the Haunting of Verdansk today. Probably also going to be playing some Zombies Royale as well. So at this point, I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. What are your thoughts of the Haunting of Verdansk? In my opinion, it is pretty cool that they are adding this not as a new season, but as a midway point for Season 6. This isn't even a full season. This is 2 weeks of this, and I'm pretty impressed with everything that they have done. And what I will say moving forward is I hope Call of Duty, Activision, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch do more events like this one. Some short-term events that really totally change everything. At least it's totally changing Warzone. And honestly, we talked about yesterday, probably one of the best trailers I've seen. I also must say, this is probably one of the best events that I have seen in a Call of Duty game in a really, really long time. Yeah, it's not realistic. It doesn't match with the theme of the game, but it's fun, and that's what video games are meant to be, is fun. There is one negative thing I will say about this event. Why the hell aren't quads, duos, and solos on the night map? I'm sure people who play by themselves or with one other friend want to try out this night map, and it's really annoying that both of the new game modes are trios. I don't know why Infinity Ward has such a hard-on for trios, but I'm sure other people that play a different game modes would like to try out the night map as well. I just don't understand that. So, like I said before, let me know what you think of all of this down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, it is always appreciated if you do hit that like button. It does really help out the channel. And if you're new here, like what you see, like to stay up to date on everything Call of Duty, whether that be Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Cold War, or anything, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. It's the best way to stay up to date with everything going on in the community. But as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.